You get to think about your personal relationships. The people you grew up with, you have different points of view on. The people you, in fact, know, you worked with, who have different perspectives in life. Much of it's because of their circumstance. And when you know it, you can almost always figure a way through it. We don't do that anymore. And I'm not saying this for the first time, but the single greatest loss we have is we don't know each other anymore. We don't know each other like we used to know each other. I'm serious, not a joke. And so I really urge you, presumption of me to say this. If you're a good politician, you're good at interfacing with people. You can get people to trust you looking at you and knowing what you're saying to them is true. Your word is your bond. You break it once, man. In the Senate of the House, goodbye, Charlie. I'm not joking. It's fundamentally different. But if you say, I've got to do this because this is my constituency, this is important, I know it's not to your, you get it. The end result of all this is, in my career, I have been asked to do the eulogy of the most incredibly different people. Strom Thurmond, 100 years old, on his deathbed. I get a phone call from the hospital, from out at Walter Reed. And it's his wife, Nancy, saying, Joe, I'm here with the doctors at the nurses station. Strom asked me to ask you whether or not you'd do his eulogy. And I said, well, Nancy said, no, Joe, it's important to him. Would you do his eulogy? Well, you know, people change. I'm not making to rewrite Strom Thurmond. He was a segregationist. But when Strom Thurmond got elected to the United States Senate, the second time around, the New York Times had a big headline in I can't remember the year now. Strom Thurmond, Hope of the South. Because Strom Thurmond decided that separate but equal is not right. Not that blacks and whites should be together. But if you do separate but equal, you had to spend as much money on black schools as white schools. By the time Strom Thurmond left the United States Senate, he had, I'm not making a case for him, but he had more African Americans on his staff than any United States senator had. More. Strom Thurmond had an illegitimate child with a black woman. Never denied it, never stopped paying for his upbringing. There's a lot of strange people. A lot of different people. I mean, well, I bet I could look at you and I could find some strange things too. No, but I'm really serious. Think about it. Think about it. And so when you sit down with people, I mean, the idea that I got Jesse Helms to vote to fund the United Nations, I'm serious. Went to Jesse Helms's Jesse Helms' funeral. You know what Jesse Helms talked about? Before he died, he said, I made a big mistake, Joe. I should have never said what I said. And by the way, I didn't get on with him at all. But know what he said? He said, I should have never said what I said about, you know, all those folks just got out of trees not long ago like monkeys. He said, I was wrong about that. I want to take it all back. People can change, but you got to know them. You got to talk to them. Doesn't mean you'll do it.